Welcome back to N90X. This is Joe, and I want to walk you through 14.1 installation on VMware ESX. The first thing you want to do is get the appliance. If you go with your search engines, search for Citrix VPX Express download, you'll get to this page. You need to sign in to download the various versions. Right now, as we speak, it's October 15th, 2024. We've got the 14.1 2963 and the 14.1 2965. What you want to do is get the first one, the 2963, and you want to install that. And then we'll upgrade it. So here's my VMware environment. I'm going to say create a new VMware. I want to grab it from there. Let's see. If you open up the ESX zip file, you'll see that there's an OVF and a VMDK file. After you select OVF, you click Next, give it a name. We'll call this VPX. Doesn't matter, whatever name you want to give it, just so you know. You want to grab the two files, not the MF. Just these two files, drag it here, click Next. Select your storage. Where do you want to put it? I'll make it thin provisioned. The VM network is going to be Milan. And we are going to finish. Now this will take about 2 minutes or so, depending upon the speed of your system. About a minute or so, it's going to load everything up, and it's going to put it over here, VPX Express. As soon as it installs, it's going to boot it up, and we'll grab the screen once it boots up. It's a pretty fast install process. Again, depending upon the speed of your network, the speed of your CPUs, will depend. So the copying has completed, and now it's booting up. Now this is the first time it's booting up for the first time. Remember, this is 14.1 29.26. Now there are some crypto or issues which prevent you from connecting with SSL, and also prevent you from using let's say the older version of SSL certificates. So, okay, here we are at the beginning, where we have to do the initial configuration. I'm going to give it an IP address 10.0.1.171. It's going to be whatever it is in your environment, the net mask. In my case, it's 255.255.255.0, Class C. What did I do wrong? Oh, that's my bad. 255.255.255.0. And the gateway, whatever your gateway is, let's do 4, save, and quit. So it's going to save those initial configurations, and it is going to boot up for the first time. All right. We'll fast forward through this and see you on the other side once it has booted up. Almost there. 10.0.1.171. Seems ready. Almost ready. There we go. There we go. So here it is. Now, the initial NS root, we could save it. It's going to ask you to change old password. Give it a strong password. Okay, we need a subnet address 10.0.1.1. 172. Okay. And then if we want to change you can give it a host name if you want to change the time zone. We are in Europe. We are +2. Come on, I wish you could just type in a +2. Okay, done. Save the configuration, reboot. Okay, this will take about a minute, and we'll see you on the other side. We'll fast forward and see you on the other side when it's finished, the reboot process. As you can see here, it says ADC VPX Freemium. This is the freemium version, which allows pretty much all of the features of the VPX. So there's no excuse for not getting this in your lab and trying it out because all the features are there. You are limited to 20 megabits, which is 2 megabytes of throughput, but at least it gives you an opportunity to get your hands on the NetScaler VPX and try it out, see how it can help you in your home lab or corporate environment. Okay. Okay, freemium is up. RPC node password needs to be changed. If you go into system licenses, the first thing you notice it is Platinum License Express version. Pretty much everything is either unlimited or it's checked, so it's allowed. So just a few things that are not allowed: delta compression, URL filtering, VPath, and web interface are not enabled, but that's fine. We can make a lot of use out of this. Now, one of the issues with this, for instance, if you try to switch to HTTPS, there is a problem. What? Oh, that was my bad. HTTPS. There's an issue with the SSL no cipher overlap, meaning that the ciphers in this version are not do not have the ciphers for what appears to be the latest Firefox. So we can't connect with HTTPS. Okay, so we have to connect with HTTP for now, just for now. I'll show you how to overcome that, fix that. Get rid of this. Okay. Okay. Now, this is reminding you that SSL parameters are going to go away for the individual entities. They're going to start creating SSL profiles. Okay, great. Okay, what did I want to show you? Okay, now let's take a look at it's up and running, and let's take a look at my host. What are we using? We're using 26% of the CPU utilization right now with that VPX in idle state. Okay. What I want to do is I want to SSH into 10.0.1.171. Yes. Let's get in there. Okay. What I want to do is this is a pro tip that will use, because right now the CPU is pegged at 100%, and there's two CPUs there. So let's change that so that we only use what is required. So we want to do set ns vpx param space dash CPU yield, and you can tab for completion. Set that, done. I want to do an ns. Oh, sorry. Save ns config. Make sure you save that. And now if we do a show ns vpx, you can see the CPU is set to yes. Now that should reduce the CPU utilization. Look at that. Now it's down to 5%, from 26 at idle to 5%. And I can hear the fans got quieter as well. So that's pro tip for you. The second pro tip requires us to shut down the VPX, but we can do that in just a second. Well, let's do it now. VPX Express is running. Let us shut it down. Okay, it's going to shut down. When it shuts down, one of the optimization suggestions from Citrix and VMware is to add a second network adapter. Let's see, once it shuts down. Okay, it's shut down. Is it shut down? It's shut down. VPX Express, edit, network adapters. Just add a network adapter. So now we have a second network adapter. They're both on the same interface or the same LAN virtual interface. This will allow more packets to come in. Save it. Okay, we have to now reboot it or get it back up. And now we want to upgrade from 14.1 2963 to 14.1 2965, which will fix the cipher issues. So we'll let this boot up. So this video is basically how to install, how to upgrade, and how to optimize some of the settings. So we optimized two of the settings, adding the VPX params to CPU yield yes, which utilizes less CPU power when it's idle, and also adding the second virtual LAN interface to allow for more packets to come through. All right, now, ready? Upgrade, ready? Almost ready. Log in. Okay, we can log in. So in this case, I want to just go to my, oh, I'm on the desktop. I am on the desktop. There's that file. So I want to SCP. I'm going to copy this file, this build file, to nsroot at 10.0.1.171 :var/ns install password. It's going to push that file up there, and we should see it max out at 2 MB, which is 2 megabytes per second, which, as we know, is the maximum limitation of this VPX Express. There it is, 2 megabytes, which is 20 megabits per second. I don't think we'll get, well, we won't get any, well, we've got a little bit faster. 2.2, 2.1. So it's going to take about 6 minutes to upload this file, and I'll pause the video now and get back to you when the file has been uploaded. Okay, the upload has completed, and we need to now SSH into that NetScaler 10.0.1.171. Okay, now we are going to shell cd into var ns install, and we see the file, the 14.1.2965. This is where we're going to upgrade to. So best practice, make a directory, call it 14.1.29.65. We're going to move that build file in there into 14. Now we're going to cd into 14, the folder. There's our file, and now we need to extract it with the tar, what is that, xfzv build. That will extract everything, and then we can run the NS install to upgrade this to the 2965 flavor. Okay, it takes a little while. Oh, there it is, finished. Okay. Okay, we can see there. Now we just do period slash install NS. Now it's going to ask us if we want to delete the old RSA keys, signatures, and kernel images. You could say no, but I'm going to say yes. It'll reset the password as well, I believe. Let's see what happens here. It's going to upgrade. This takes a little while, a couple minutes to extract everything. And then we're going to reboot, yes. Now on this side, we should see it reboot. Yep, rebooting. And once again, in the host, you can see we're up to maybe 15% during this process, but it should drop back down because we saved the configuration with the VPX param settings. So it's rebooting and now into the 14.1 2965. Okay, we're back up. Let's see if we can get back in there. Now I have a feeling no, password did not get reset. We're good to go. Some more information. Can close this up. Okay, system, licenses, we're still Platinum Express, everything's as it was before. What else? Let's just SSH in there. Okay, and let's check. Let's go show NS VPX. Yep, CPU yield is set to yes. And if we refresh this, we're back down to 2%. So the CPU utilization will be much less, especially at idle, because of that parameter that we set. Now, if we want to use HTTPS, which we should, it should work. It will work. It'll give us the warning because the signer is unknown. Accept the risk, continue, and now we are connected to our GUI with SSL. Okay, we can save that configuration. All right, so in this video, we have shown you how to install the latest VPX Express and then upgrade it to a new version, as well as set 2 parameters to optimize it. Just double check, did I show you that? Yep, yep. The 2 set the second LAN port and do the VPX parameters. Especially in your home lab, but even in production, you can do this if there is heavier load. Obviously, the CPUs will go it will increase their utilization as needed. But at least this way, it's not sucking up all the CPU power. Perhaps in production you don't want to do this, but certainly in the lab or in a QA environment, you would would behoove you a shared environment to set the VPX param to CPU yield to yes. All right, I hope this has been helpful. This is Joe from N90X, and I will see you on the next video.